screens.
The red zone is for loading and unloading only. There are no Irish in the red zone. Good evening and
Hello.
welcome to Riker's Beard Live. It's fantastic to be here. It's fantastic to see all of you. Thank you, everyone, as always, for tuning in. Sorry we've not been on the past couple of weeks. We've been excessively busy off on our hollybobs. We didn't go away together, but we ended up going to the same place by pure coincidence. So we've both been to Cornwall. We had a lovely time, but we had absolutely no internet while we were away.
No, I could have got a better signal with 9 inches of wet string.
Which I'm honest, that was quite nice. I quite liked it. I like not having any internet. It suited me just fine.
Well, I was trying to do some work, so it was very frustrating.
Well, yeah, that's why I enjoyed not having any internet. Frustrating, I couldn't contact my work VPN, which has reminded me I need to. Anyway, so this evening we've got we've got 2 episodes of Strangely Wales to talk about.
Or 3. I can't remember the last time we were on.
We have got Destination Blackpool and the various bits and pieces we're doing there to talk about. We've got so many things to talk about. We're so excited to be going to Blackpool and hopefully meeting many of you for the first time and seeing the rest. We're just really excited about it.
And also stressed.
We'll go on to the stress in a bit, where you can all say thank you so much for still coming, because we've had many reasons why we could have cancelled going by now, but we're powering through and we should just about get there, we think. But first of all,
we're on one engine, aren't we?
We're on one engine, but we are getting there. So before we get into that, let's quickly say hello to everyone. Hello, Gary. How the devil are you, chap? Hope your leg's feeling better. Looking forward to seeing you in a couple of days.
And your air conditioning.
Oh, no, he's broke. Broke. Good evening, Mark. I'm fairly certain you said you were coming to Destination. Can't wait to see you there.
I hope you're going to be there to do some offloading for us.
Alan, I really am looking forward to seeing you, mate. Honestly, there's certain people, it's like it's not a convention unless I've seen such and such. For me, Alan, it's not a proper, unless I've seen Alan and given him a big hug. It's not been a proper convention.
If we can get 3 Zorb balls and a plank, of course, we are going to do our Malon Freighter cosplay with Alan.
Good evening, Billy. How the devil are you, chap? Good evening, James. How the devil are you? Rashid, how you doing, buddy? Yeah, can't wait to see you in Blackpool next week, mate. Can't wait to see you. Christoph is having to attend from his phone because the hotel Wi-Fi in Manchester is very slow. Will be rather quiet comment. That's okay, Christoph.
So, Christoph, I think you were having some health issues, and there was a question of you were coming over. But I'm glad to see that you are here in the UK, and
Can't wait to see you,
hopefully
mate.
seeing you next week.
Can't wait to see you. Louise, looking forward to meeting us for the first time at Destination. We can't wait to meet you either. Genuinely, this is why we do it. I'm not talking about here. We love meeting people, and most people, there are a couple of exceptions over a small body of water, but we for the most part, we absolutely enjoy seeing everyone at Star Trek, because in general, Star Trek people, I think, are the best people. I'm not being rude about other franchises, but I think the Star Trek community is the best.
Usually intelligent, often nice.
Yeah. Nadim, hey buddy, how you doing? Trexter. I heard that one before.
The Tricksters of Triskelion.
Okay, we'll do that. Billy, get yourself. Can't wait to meet you, Billy. Leah, hello, Leah. How are you?
Leah's been very, very busy helping with the cosplay masquerade, which we're engaged with. All sorts of stuff going on around that.
Yeah. It's going to be fun for everyone,
especially the Steve Gutenberg round.
But so the more I've been looking into what we're going to be doing that, though, the more I've got a bit more of appreciation as to when people do stuff themselves, like the effort that goes into it. So I can't wait to see what everyone's doing. Mr. Hedgehog, if that is your real name, could have given us a tour of I went to the Lost Gardens of Helligan, and I'd highly recommend that to anyone.
Was that the Eden Project? Because
No.
That was just down the road from me.
Oh, the Eden Project, yeah, the Lost Gardens of Helligan, isn't it? This is a lost Victorian garden, its own ecosystem. They brought back a lot of tropical plants, and I shit you not, it's like walking through Jurassic Park. It was brilliant. Really enjoyed it. Is may have to tune out for the Strange New World stuff as not seen it. We'll do a spoiler alert, red alert before we start talking about that. Not to worry. Alan says, "I have the cardboard cut out and shaped." Yeah. I think we're going down Malon Freighter. I think.
It's the cosplay nobody wanted or asked for.
I think so. Ian says, good evening, Ian. How the devil are you? Billy says, really enjoy meeting you guys at Destination.
Remember you now very clearly, Billy, yes.
James hasn't. I have a brain malformation. I don't make short-term memories terribly well, so James is my memory. Was he a nice chap?
Yes.
Fantastic. Can't wait to see you again. Emma. Oh, it's Emma. Emma. Will you be ours? Please, will you be ours? You were ours last time for a good chunk.
Every time we had an activity room thing to do, Emma was in charge of us.
Always request Emma, because she's brilliant.
Yes.
Ian says, what uniform do I bring for the destination? My Picard or my Strange? So you can bring whatever you like, Ian.
What do you want?
I would always say, dress for comfort, because the hotels, no matter what time of year, they're always hot. Okay, so just make sure you're comfortable. And biggest advice I give to anyone, like if you're going to do the cosplay parade and you've got some uncomfortable shoes to wear, well, get a bag or something to put the shoes in. Just wear your trainers until it's time for the parade, and then switch your shoes. Make sure your feet are comfortable all day, because they're the ones that hurt the most. So just make sure it's sensible footwear.
I was always taught, spend money on either your boots or your bed, because if you're not in one, you're in the other.
That's sound advice.
There you go.
James says, what is the Steve Gutenberg? Well, James, so...
Well, now you've asked.
Now you've asked, so we'll have to answer. 6 years ago now, when COVID first kicked off, our friend Dan first started Let's Talk Trek. And we were very much, very excited to be a part of it. Because it was COVID, there was no new Trek to talk about. We had to find things to talk about. So we decided to try and get Steve Gutenberg on the show and talk about Star Trek with him.
Yeah,
we were unsuccessful.
Especially Starfleet Academy.
We thought Steve Gutenberg as a commandant of Starfleet Academy would be awesome. But sadly, we made a few attempts to contact him, but nothing came.
He didn't really engage. But yeah, I mean, there's a comment there. There we are. Is it against the rules to cosplay as Steve Gutenberg? Well, the answer is no. And in fact, it's an automatic prize if you do appear as Steve Gutenberg.
The golden button.
Yes, golden buzzer from us straight to the final. Yeah.
We have had someone cosplay as Steve Gutenberg on the show. Do you remember?
Yes, I do remember. And I remember that he forgot to change his name on the video.
It was really good.
Oh, yeah. I've got a cosplay of mine that I think we can do as a twosome. It's something we've seen on this show before, and I think everyone will be keen to have this person back.
So Sam is looking forward to Blackpool.
Sam, excellent. Looking forward to meeting you because you're going to be the prosecution advocate in the trial of Benjamin Sisko.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
All right. Okay, so if I'm playing Benjamin Sisko...
You are the defendant.
Because my Benjamin Sisko impression is second to none.
Chef's kiss.
But I have discovered there's an impression I do even better than Benjamin Sisko.
I can't believe there is anything you can do better
I can do the most amazing impression of Sandy Toxteth.
Sandy Toxteth?
Yeah.
Go on then. Where is your next Sandy?
Sorry. Yeah, so we'll be doing that. Emma is running activity room A. So
A for accident waiting to happen. Yeah.
Right.
And the mixology. Well, the mixology. Now, there's the thing about the mixology. Because, of course, our dear friend Carl was to be doing the mixology, and everybody, without fail, has asked about how do they get booked in with it. Is it first come, first served, etc.? Well, there's a bit of bad news. Firstly, you haven't got Carl because he's busy working.
We haven't got a clue what we're doing.
You've got us. Secondly, owing to the way the rooms are going to be laid out, there's going to be even fewer spaces than there were previously.
I suppose you've got one of those in your bag. So,
yes. And thirdly, we're not going to be able to run it as a participating session because, quite frankly, we haven't got the time on top of everything else that we're doing to arrange 50 people mixing cocktails. So it'll be a case of going back to how it was done 2 years ago, of us at the front mixing the cocktails.
And then everyone will get to try a bit.
Yeah, but people will be summoned up to be victims. Yeah. But unfortunately, you can take away the recipes and everything, but we can't have everybody make them at the tables. It's a real shame. We just physically haven't got the means to do it. Sorry.
Doing something really weird.
Yeah, I've noticed that too.
What's that? What's all that about? Generally, what is all that about?
It's magic beer, look.
That's pretty cool. Okay.
What's it showing, actually? What's
I don't
the
know.
image?
I don't know.
It looks like... Oh, it's our background screen.
No,
hang on. It's a Chinese market or something.
It's like Blade Runner. I don't know. Anyway, moving on. I've got some good news and some bad news, James.
Let's start with the good news first.
Okay, have a look underneath that grey folder there.
Under this grey folder.
Yep.
Oh, yes. Yes. Shall I show it?
Yes, please do. God, it's doing it with that as well. so it's definitely a green screen effect.
Yeah, okay, but
No, what's it doing?
Now,
there we go. Right. Okay. So
here it is.
Here it is. Here is the first ever Riker's Beard Fun Activity Annual. Now you'll notice that this is the proof copy, and yes, the alignment's slightly out. The published copy is.
Oh, I haven't seen the back. Look at the back.
Oh yes, this is the back. There's the back.
Look at that.
So this is the first ever Riker's Beard Annual, and if you want to have a quick flick through it, James.
Who's that handsome man there?
Yeah. So the Riker's Beard Annual is full of, it writes itself. The Riker's Beard Annual, it writes itself. So this is a collection.
Here we are. There's a preface.
This is a collection of stories that we've gathered over the years from our years of doing conventions. And the idea behind it is that hopefully people, there's some what I call them rare photographs now. They're not the best photographs, but the ones that you probably haven't seen on social media, behind the scenes pictures of the set, things like that. And stories about building
its very first ever iteration.
Yeah, back in Custom House. So the Riker's Beard annual will be available, but sadly not until the 1st of
the
September.
day we actually leave.
Yeah. So there won't be any copies available at the at Blackpool, but
not to purchase, but the proof copy.
The proof copy will be there for you to have a thumb through and enjoy. And I have to say,
this page, obviously.
But hopefully you'll enjoy that. It will be available to order online via Book Vault from the 1st of September. So that's sad. I won't have any to bring with us, but there we are.
Do you want us to show who's in the picture?
Yes. So that's me. That's James. That's Gary
with the broken leg,
and that's Zoe.
There we go.
So, a lot of interest in the comments about the annual. Can't keep up with the comments flying in here. Yeah. Oh, there's a good question.
The short answer is probably. I think we've got about 6 or 7 left, but I can't find them at the moment. I was starting to pack today, and when I get back to Dillon Towers this evening, I'll carry on looking for any remaining merchandise, including the Riker's bread pencils.
The new TNG style ones, I've got one of. I found. So
that'll be your one, presumably.
Probably is. Link's not available yet. It's the final draft's been approved. It's in publishing at the moment. It won't be available to the first up. There'll be a link up to buy the one. How much is it? It's £20, I believe, but I'll have to confirm that from the publisher. Will my prize be there? If it's a copy of the Riker's Beard Annual, then yes.
I have been sitting on some prizes for Alan for some time, including his copy of An Evening with John Barrowman. And I'll be very pleased to get it out of my house, to be honest, Alan. So yes, hopefully I'll have that with me.
So that's some good news and some bad news. Now, should we tell them about... I'll tell you what, James. You can fill in about us getting to Blackpool, what's been put in our way, and what we're ending up having to do to get there, because we daren't cancel, because we're looking forward to it so much.
Well, we made a commitment, and we're the kind of guys who, having made a commitment, will follow through and honour that commitment. But yes, so when we were invited to go to Blackpool, we did say last year, look, sorry, Blackpool is just too far away for us. We're down on the southeast corner of Kent, so Blackpool is physically as far in this country as you can get away from us, really. So, yeah, we declined to go, but we were invited again because they were keen for us to come back. And we said, well, look, we would do it, but the proviso is we don't want to have to hire vans and drive 8, 9, 10 hours to Blackpool and do it in reverse as well, and have to offload and all that. So we struck a deal with our friends at Showmasters that they would cover the cost of us having a man and van take everything to Blackpool for us, and then we would go on the train and meet it there. And the chap who quoted, on which all the mathematics was worked out, decided to double his fee about a month ago. And this led to a renegotiation where we eventually settled on a price. And on Saturday morning, he turned around and said, oh, I'm sorry, I can't do it for that price. It's another 500 quid. So I told him really where to stuff it, and rushed down to the van hire company and was just about able to hire something at the last minute. So it's not ideal. We weren't planning to drive up there. We might have an iron in the fire on that. But one way or another, we will be there. But we'll not be bringing, for example, the shuttle, because it's just too much hassle if we're going to have to do all the lifting as well.
And if I may also add to that, by the time we get there, we are going to be absolutely shattered from driving all day in a big van, which we're not. We just not what we do for a living.
No.
We work behind desks. So
Yeah.
if there's anyone at the other
300 miles of driving. Well, we both did it the other day to get back from Cornwall, but in our own cars.
if there's anyone at the other end that can help us, we're going to be much appreciative of it because we're going to be absolutely shattered. We're going to be doing the weekend on, what do the children drink these days? Red Bull and vodka.
Yes.
To try and get through it. But we'll be there because we've made a commitment and we're going to. So,
yeah. So, we won't have everything that we were hoping to have with us, but we will have enough to entertain you. And we're doing an awful lot of panels and things. We've just noticed we're the first thing on the main stage on Friday, which we weren't briefed on.
No.
So, yeah.
So that's very nice. All right, we're arriving on Wednesday.
But you can help offload on Thursday.
If you can help us offload and assemble on Thursday, we'd be very grateful, Sam. Thank you. So we're arriving on Wednesday. We're planning on basically arriving, having a shower, eating, having a couple of drinks, and going to bed on the Wednesday. That's about it.
Well, as it currently plays out, assuming we get our van by no later than 10 o'clock in the morning on Wednesday, and we're loaded by 11. And we can get to Carl's pub by sort of 2 o'clock. We're planning to stop there for lunch, and then we'll break the rest of the journey and get there. And we'll arrive early evening, park the van somewhere, and we'll just want to have drinks and meet people at that stage.
Yeah. So we're arriving late on Wednesday, but if anyone's available to help us on the Thursday, then you'll get a special mention. So I've done it in the annual. There's a couple of fun things I've done here, but one of the things I wanted to do was put everyone's names down that's helped us over the years with it, and I decided not to dangle it as a carrot, basically. But if I may read this passage to you, this is at the back of the book here. Thank you so much to all the Riker's Beard crew, those that help with construction, design, and transportation of the bridge set, that help man the bridge at conventions, that join us for drinks and meals and chats, that tune in and watch us on Riker's Beard Live every Sunday evening, most Sunday evenings, and those that show love and kindness to each other and make the Riker's Beard community a pillar of the UK Star Trek world. Although we run fundraisers to go towards the construction of the bridge, it's almost exclusively been used at events to raise money for charities, and without your support, we would not be able to do it. So thank you from the bottom of our hearts, because you guys are why we do it. And then I was going to do a big list of names, and then I thought, well, I'll just keep track of everyone that helps us from now on. Then you get a mention in the annual if you help us. So if you'd like a mention in next year's annual, then please do come and give us a hand, and you'll be in next year's edition.
Yes. So there is that. So that's where we are with transport to and from Blackpool. So we'll be very grateful for people helping us at the end. So that was our bad news. That's the main obstacle we've faced. But there's another obstacle, isn't there? For dear Gary.
Yeah, so poor old Gary broke his leg. He's feeling much better. And normally he follows us in the van in his Jaguar.
Meow.
That's got lovely air conditioning, which normally the vans that James hires don't have.
Well, we have Mark 1 air conditioning, which is we open the window.
Yeah. Sadly, Gary's Jaguar's broken down.
So we have a running joke with Gary that we always radio back to him from the van to
check his aircon's working.
Check the air conditioning is working fine. And he may have to come in the van with us, which will be even more fun with a broken leg.
Yeah, I'm not entirely sure how this. We don't know how it's going to work, but we'll get there. We promise you we'll be there. We don't know what condition we'll be in, but we will be there.
Probably hot. I mean, it's one of those where the first pint doesn't touch the sides.
I always arrive hot. So, yeah,
we're going to have to come in pretty low to land this thing. Coming in low is part of every textbook landing.
You have to be low for it to work. And it doesn't work. If you stay high...
It's airplane.
Yeah, I know. Yeah. Surely you can't be serious.
I am serious, and stop calling me Shirley.
But yes, so we're going to be landing Wednesday. We'll be erecting Thursday. And then delivering Friday, Saturday, Sunday. Delivering entertainment, delivering fun. Delivering, first of all, we're going to be on the main stage interviewing Connor Trenier. So if you've got any questions, good ones, please, none about the final episode of Enterprise, but any other questions, good questions, scribble them down. Be in the audience for that, and we'll make sure we get the microphone over to you to ask Connor your questions. Following that, immediately, we're going to be straight on to the Riker's Beard sing-along, which is happening on the bridge. I'm bringing my guitar and microphone. As we did last time, we will be performing a number of pop hits, pop rock and roll hits.
I shall be bringing possibly the Triangle of Delight.
And this is normally where I forget the words to the songs, so we give you plenty of notice to get the lyrics up on your phone so you can sing along with the chorus. It's good fun, so please join us for that. And then we've got mixology, we've got a quiz, it's just fun after fun.
Prop talk.
Yeah, everything. Everything's going on.
We're interviewing some of the TOS cast. I think we're doing 2 and Dan's doing 2. I'm not quite sure whether they're all together, but that would be fun.
Yeah. So it's gonna be non-stop, high octane, fierce fun.
So if you see us wandering around, feel free at any point to put a gin and tonic into my hand.
And also, if anyone could help, so genuinely, my electric head shaver's broken. I'm really rubbish doing it by hand with. So if anyone can volunteer to shave my head, that would be great. If anyone's any good at that.
Now, the Trekkie girls appeared on screen on Friday night, and they were telling us about what they were going to be doing.
Well, they're doing it, I think, more than us. They're doing
round about the same, I think. But they have thrown down a gauntlet to us.
Okay.
If you were watching, because they're doing Starfleet's Got Talent,
right?
And they threw us a gauntlet to take part in that.
Oh, what?
I know what we're going to do.
My little buttercup has the sweetest smile. Dear little buttercup, won't you stay a while?
Yep. I think we're going to do that.
Okay, right. Yep.
Cruise ship uniforms, we'll do that.
No, I was going to wear my 3 amigos. You can wear a tux.
I haven't got the 3 amigos.
You can wear a tux.
Oh, I don't want to have to pack black tie as well.
So, we could do that. I could do my Sandy Talks this impression.
So we're game for that, as long as it doesn't clash, because we're so busy. I'm not sure we're actually free. I
can juggle a bit.
I can juggle a bit too.
Yeah, okay, we can do that.
I used to juggle on roller skates.
How would you juggle roller skates?
No, I was on roller skates.
Okay.
I was roller skating while juggling.
You can roller skate.
I can roller skate. I can juggle, and I can do both at the same time.
And you haven't played chess? Fuck me. Jesus.
I think roller skating's more fun.
Right. I think if we've got nothing to do on Thursday, I'm going to sit you down. We'll finally teach you how to play chess, James.
All right. Okay. I know
if
the horse moves in and out.
If you can juggle and roller skate at the same time, that's criminal. Oh.
What used to be fun is my friend Stan would roller skate backwards in front of me, and we would swap the balls between each other.
Oh, I can do the swapping thing. Did you do clubs as well? Or
No, not clubs.
I had a set of flaming clubs.
That's just asking for trouble.
No, it's not. They burn with a cold flame. I used to go on the end of Broadstairs Pier in the dark when it was, and I used to juggle on the end of the pier. And I got quite good at it, so I upgraded to knives. and the blunt, it's very safe. You just got a bruised finger, and it's good. And then it's like, what do you do after that? They do chainsaws, juggling chainsaws. They do genuinely.
Gary,
do it.
don't.
But at that point, I moved to university, and there was no room to.
Chainsaws aren't cheap.
The juggling ones weren't. No, they were very expensive. Yeah, they made a lot of noise, but they didn't do a lot of
bzzz.
No.
So there's that. I noticed they've got one called "You Are the Captain Now."
Okay, this is one the Trekkie girls are doing.
Yeah, I mean, we should go along and say, right, here's how we handle this.
I'm
It's a scenario exercise,
Right.
like a Kobayashi Maru type
right.
thing. I think.
Okay. So, I mean, anyway, on to Discovery. No, I'm joking. Strange New Worlds. 3 episodes of Strange New Worlds to cover. Have we covered Blackpool enough?
I think we probably have, because by this time next week we'll actually be there.
If anyone hasn't watched Discovery yet,
Strange New Worlds.
that'll do. Then we're about to talk about it, so I'm going to play the... There we go. So, gosh, which episodes have we got to talk about?
Right, so working backwards.
It's the one with
was
the
a
eyes.
documentary.
It's the eyes one. Where he got his eyes blown out. That's the last one we watched before we did the show.
Yes, that was the zombie episode.
No, he got his eyes blasted out.
Oh yes, but he was also a zombie, wasn't he?
No,
This was the nurse
who
who lost his eyes.
Yes,
Yes,
he wasn't
the
a
one
zombie.
who was on the wasn't his brain dead?
Well, he was a psychotic killing machine. He wasn't.
Yes, but didn't they say, but your brain is dead? We
And-
don't understand
and-
why you're talking.
And Patel recognised him because her Gorn DNA knew who it was. It wasn't the zombie. What you're thinking of the zombie one with the Klingon?
No, I'm not thinking of the zombie one with the Klingons. I'm thinking of the fact that he was brain dead, therefore he was a zombie.
If a zombie bit a vampire and
Yeah.
then the vampire bit a person,
They'd be a werewolf.
okay. I thought that was brilliant. I thoroughly enjoyed it. That felt like an original series episode of Star Trek.
This was the one where they were in that underground
Yeah.
facility that was in fact cross-dimensional.
Yeah, I really
Yeah.
enjoyed it. It felt like back
They were
to-
solving a mystery.
They were solving a mystery. Really good dialogue. Really good mystery. You were invested in it from the very start. Like, oh, what's behind the next door? You know,
Yeah, that's good writing.
yeah. You really enjoyed it. It captivated you.
It wasn't like Discovery at all.
Yeah, it was just absolutely. It was just classic Star Trek. Wasn't Golden Era Trek. If I'm honest with you, I don't think Golden Era Trek did mystery very well, and I'm only saying that compared to the original series that did it very, very well.
Well, the original series was much more frontier,
Yeah.
wasn't it?
So I thought it was a massive throwback to very good writing from the original series, and I enjoyed it for that. I thought it was a fantastic episode. It was pretty damn hardcore as well. The added mystery now. Well, how does Patel know who this blind zombie person is? Is it an ancient enemy of the Gorn? Is this how we're going to break bed with the Gorn? I mean, that's what it's coming to, isn't it? We're going to have to team up with the Gorn to defeat the blind monsters, whatever they are. Or are the blind monsters something? Are they actually Gorn? I mean,
I like the old Gorn, like "Arrgh."
with the golf ball eyes.
Yes.
Yeah.
Seeing Shatner running away from the Gorn.
Yeah.
Oh! Look around you, Captain. Can you form some kind of rudimentary lathe?
Like, quick, smash those rocks together to make some. Just come up behind him because he's really slight and cave the back of his skull in with the rock.
Well, doesn't Shatner at one point throw a rock and it just bounces off the Gorn? Who goes, because it's made of
I
polystyrene.
think he does, yeah.
Yeah.
Top tip: don't attack a Gorn with a polystyrene rock. Use, not
A real
sandstone, probably not chalk, granite.
Yeah.
Granite's a good one. Flint do it. Flint do
Yeah.
a good job on that. Yeah. Any sort of rock really, other than polystyrene, will kill your Gorn.
Mm.
And then following up from that episode, we then had
What was last week?
I can't really remember. It
Um,
was really good. What was last week's episode? Before the documentary, we had an episode, and it was really good. So good, I can't remember what happened.
tell us in the comments what it was.
We've just been really busy the last couple of weeks, so I can't remember. Um,
I mean, I might rewatch last night's
I'm going to have to rewatch them
because I was so tired watching it Friday night. It didn't really go in. Yeah, what was it? Gosh,
that's quite.
At least our short-term memory's okay.
At least we're prepared. But the documentary episode, what did you think of that?
Yeah.
See, I enjoyed it.
I thought it was gimmicky.
I enjoyed it. I would not want to see it again. I wouldn't want to see another one like that. But I'm kind of. It had very much at the start. Like, have you seen Cloverfield?
Yes.
Yeah. At the start, it felt very much like, oh, there's a creature. It felt very much like an episode of Cloverfield. I thought that they did
very
that
shaky
quite well.
cam.
But then they kind of just revealed the monster a bit too quick, and it killed off a bit. But I still enjoyed it all the way through. I was invested in it all the way through. I like the darker look at Star Trek. Say, what's the difference between an empire and what's the difference between a federation? You know, is it just the painting on the hull? Is that the difference between the two? So, as a sociologist,
yes, now that takes us back to the week before, doesn't it? The painting on the hull. Do you remember the ship that turns up at the end and it's got a United States flag on it?
Oh, of course, yes. The week before
it's the one with Kirk in it.
Yes, the one with Kirk. It was again felt very much like a throwback. I was a bit.
We had Kirk, Spock, Scotty, Uhura all together, and Chapel as well. So we had TOS effectively.
The dialogue was good, but the story felt a bit throwaway at the end. Oh, there were humans. It was a bit. Oh, come on. You can do a bit better than that, can't you? I mean, they could have been Packlets. That'd have been brilliant.
Yeah, it was the scavenger ship.
Yeah, it could. I think it was a bit of a. Oh, we're so shocked, so not shocked. It felt a bit lazy to me. But on the whole, very good dialogue, good episode. Wesley, whatever his face is,
Paul Wesley,
very good Kirk. Enjoying his Kirk.
Showing Kirk sort of suddenly coming into his own as a captain when he's thrown in because his own captain is killed.
And the start of the relationship between him and Spock. Yeah. I thought they did that very well. The dialogue was not just very well written, it was very well delivered by the actors. It was absolutely superb.
It'd be fun to ask some of those actors about it, saying, well, you were treading on hallowed ground there. You could have got that badly wrong, and you didn't.
I saw an interesting interview with Paul Wesley about his take on Kirk and how he's going to do it, and he said, he wasn't going to try and emulate Shatner,
except in that sort of cheesy
cameo one, yeah. He wasn't trying to emulate Shatner. He had to do his own thing on it, and the big problem he had was Chris Pine had already done it so well. No matter what you think about the films, Chris Pine's Kirk was incredible. He was a reincarnated Kirk, so he kind of knew he wasn't going to be able to measure up to that, so he had to play it not as a different character, but he had to play it his own way. And I think he's starting to grow into the role very well. I think he is. I think he's doing it really well.
Well, there's a rumour, isn't there, that there might be a sequel to Strange New Worlds called Starfleet Year 1. Have you read that one? No. Oh, well, it suggested that we might get Kirk's first year in command of the Enterprise, which leads into the cage. What's the Where No Man Has Gone Before is the pilot with first Shatner in, isn't it?
Yeah, with Shatner. Yeah.
So there's a suggestion they might make that as a 1-year series where we've got Kirk and Spock and presumably McCoy might appear.
Who would you get to play McCoy?
Get Carl Urban back because he was so good.
They won't do though. Carl Urban was amazing.
Damn it, Jim!
Yeah, well, this is the thing. It doesn't matter. Whatever you think of the films, they were all brilliant apart from Simon Pegg as Scotty. That was just.
I can't disagree with that.
Yeah, they were all knocking it out of the park apart from Simon Pegg, who obviously
also attended.
Yeah, he also attended. I don't know how he even got in on. He didn't get it on acting ability. His writing's rubbish. He's not funny. Yeah. So who'd you get to play McCoy then?
Well, it's not Carl Urban. I just don't know.
Guys, who are you going to get to play McCoy?
I tell you what. I can't remember who it was saying the other day. Who would you want to meet? And it was the Trekkie girls. Who would you want to meet? Any Star Trek celebrity? And if you open that to alive or dead, I would, without hesitation, say DeForest Kelley. I'd love to have met him.
Jimmy Doohan. For me.
Would you ask him to do his impression of Mr. Data?
Two reasons for Jimmy Doohan. I saw a wonderful interview with him about why conventions are important, and I won't go into it big style, but YouTube it. Have a look at the interview where he talks about a fan that expresses gratitude for Star Trek and how it changed life, because it's amazing. And number two, the guy's genuine hero. You know, he was in Normandy beaches.
He was
shot, I think, 3 or 4 times.
lost a finger.
The guy's a genuine hero. So I think I'd have loved to have met Jimmy Doohan. For me, he's the one I'd love to have been able to meet. And we've already met Shatner.
Well, we have, yeah.
Which is a story in the right. If you want to read about
the story is in this, available at all good bookshops.
When we met
soon,
William Shatner, the story is in there. It's a highlight. A highlight in a whirlwind of entertainment.
A smorgasbord.
A smorgasbord is entertainment, yeah. So, Rashid says he would love to meet Avery Brooks. I know it's not. Has he got like a restraining order against you, Rashid?
Well, he doesn't. I think he's fully retired. He doesn't do events at all.
That doesn't mean you can't stalk him. He's saying it's not possible. Anything's possible, you know.
I mean, he came to England in 2012 because we met him there, didn't we? And gosh, I remember the line to meet Avery Brooks because he stopped to talk to everybody, which was lovely. But you were queuing forever as a result.
Well, so diving back into the comments, we've been ignoring them for a bit. Right, so Alan, stop putting your political stuff in the comments. Christoph says, sorry to hear about the transport hiccup. Unfortunately, my bruises...
It's not a hiccup. It's a man who was trying to take advantage of us, and we told him where to stick it.
Have rendered me pretty much useless for heavy work, and I'll not arrive for Thursday afternoon. Christoph, we do not expect any help at all. If you're just there for morale, that's fine by us.
Or buying us drinks.
Yeah, no problem at all. Rashid Kirkland, yes, it was absolutely brilliant. Space Butterfly, yep, that was the jobby. Kirk has to be captain, yep. Destroyer of Worlds, that's what we were stuck on. Kirk episode was good, as was the Corby episode. The documentary, again, it was okay.
We've only got 3 left, haven't we, of this season? 10 episode arc.
Again, the documentary episode, I wouldn't want them to do another one like that, but I did enjoy it. I quite liked it. I like the Captain Kirk build-up, the best of humans.
Oh, I must tell you, last night, after the present Mrs. Dillon went to bed, I put on an episode of The Orville. I love The Orville. It's more Star Trek than Star Trek is. After
Mrs. Richard went to bed last night, I put on My Disguise.
I wonder why.
I don't need a VPN. Which Orville episode did you watch?
It was the episode where all the female officers had to pretend to be in charge, and all the male officers, like Seth MacFarlane, had to pretend to be junior because it was a matriarchy and men weren't allowed to have positions of authority.
Yeah, and
it was quite good fun.
It was brilliant. Yeah. That was a planet where nothing got done, wasn't it?
I couldn't possibly comment.
Rashid says he loves the Kelvin movies so much.
Well, you're wrong, Rashid.
Into Darkness. So, Rashid, I've got you on this.
We respect your opinion, but you're wrong.
I've got you on this. Into Darkness is my second favourite movie, not after First Contact, but I think Into Darkness is an absolutely superb film, not just a Star Trek film. It's brilliant. Pays homage really well.
We're talking about the same film here. Is this the one where they rip off Wrath of Khan and just do a really mediocre job of it?
Yeah, it's absolutely superb. Fully behind you on this, Rashid. It's a great film. Christoph says the Corby episode was crap. Whoa, strong.
Steady, Christoph.
Strong. Would you kiss your mother with that mouth? Christ. Lots of story holes. Wino triangles, canon violations. Apparently they had to cut.
They had tricorders, didn't they?
Giles, I've been very tired. I couldn't say it.
I think it was just a case they didn't work.
Yeah. Gary says a Scot playing a Scot. Was Simon Pegg Scottish?
Why, aye, man.
Is Simon Pegg Scottish?
No, he's talking about Martin Quinn, the new guy who's playing Scotty.
Okay, all right. Quinn.
It's Martin Quinn, isn't it?
Quinn is Scottish. Sounds
I think
very
so.
Scottish.
Is that right? Is it Martin Quinn? He's going to be at Destination. We're going to meet him.
Rashid would love to meet.
I don't know why we
Brooks.
haven't got a chief engineers panel, because you've got 2 Enterprise chief engineers there.
Alan would like to meet.
Well, I don't know. Oh, Carol Stricken, that's Mr. Hom.
Ah,
Yeah. It would be like looking into a mirror, wouldn't it, Alan? Is Carol Stricken
Well-
still alive?
Gary's put his warning flags up. We've said something that's going to get us cancelled. Problem is, we've seen it too late. We don't know what it might be now. It could have been anything. It could have been anything in the last hour. Yeah, the Orville 2, it's some of the best Trek we've had. It's Golden Age Trek. It's the best we've had.
Well, it's Seth MacFarlane writing love
Yeah.
letters, isn't it, to Golden Age Trek, saying this is what we used to enjoy in TNG and stuff, but we've made it funny as well.
Yeah.
But my favourite is where Isaac, the robot, cuts off Gordon's leg as a practical joke, hides it in the ceiling. And then in the middle of a scene, it just crashes.
That's absolutely brilliant, isn't it? Isn't it fantastic?
when they put Mr. Potato Head features on Isaac and he doesn't know.
Well,
And actually, if anyone falls asleep in any of our panels, we might well bring some Mr. Potato Head features and put them on you while you're dozing.
bloody good chance we will.
Now, as for those 2 elderly gentlemen who've fallen asleep while they were sleeping, we've chained them to their seats.
As always, if you've enjoyed this show, please do hit the subscribe, like, heart, thumbs up emoji. It's been fantastic to see you all. And we're going to hopefully meet you all in person for the first time or recurring for the second or third or fourth time in Blackpool in just under a week's time. We can't wait to meet and greet and see you all.
And unusually, this time I'm bringing the present Mrs. Dillon and both of my bambinos are coming.
It's going to be an absolutely fantastic time. So we will look forward to seeing you soon.
Cheerio. Don't have nightmares.
Look after yourselves and each other.